you're kind of like full force with being a poker queen. So like, how was that journey for you? And then did you like did that settle in? Like, okay, I'm not doing YouTube no more, or like I'm not doing it this way no more, or like.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy because I feel like I'm like 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Like I didn't really commit yet to being like, this is a new route I want to take, but it just keeps going that way. Yeah. So I'm like, oh.
Okay, did you prefer outdoor COVID instead, like the video call?
Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
In that room,
what's up, Mac?
I was, and so it was just kind of like no, I can just be me, and like I can just like game, and the cards don't know anything about you. The cards just like they don't care. It's just a game people are playing, and like I just liked that. And then we moved to Vegas, and I started playing more, and then I didn't even play tournaments at the beginning of this year. And then I started playing tournaments, and I was doing well at them. And then now I'm like super involved in the poker tournament. I really love it.
Now it's ready to go with you, and it's a vicious cycle. It's gonna happen again.
It's not like a destination. It's more like, oh, it's kind of a place that you just kind of fell into and you kept going.
Yeah, and I love the community. Like it just feels so much like people that understand me, and I get them and they get me. There's a lot of ADHD people and people that just like they think the same way, and they're very into like individual, and they don't think so.
They don't prejudge everything.
They don't think so polarized that like it's not like left right political. Like you know how like in the real world like people just get so polarized. In poker in that community, it's very like. I think because you're analyzing so much in the game, like you're analyzing a lot of situations, and so people are more issues based than they are like party based.
Like, not gambling, but like just that world.
Yeah.
It does have a bunch of people who are more like these things don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like like also playing games like that, you start to understand human psychology a lot better. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, and then also it brings everyone together.
Yeah.
Because you're playing a 10-hour game, and you might be some hardcore liberal next to like some hardcore Trump supporter, but you're like
just playing the same game.
You like poker a lot, and then you just might be like, well, this guy's a human, and I'm a human.
And yeah,
I can take his money.
Yeah, and I could take it. Yeah.
They just like talk. The conversations involved. Like no one's so aggro about anything. Like everyone's kind of just like, yeah, we're all in this casino together. Like we're all in this card room. On the same level, yeah. But I did tell my manager at one point, because I was going on a lot of auditions, and I was like, don't send me out anymore. Like, I don't.
When was that? During COVID?
Right before COVID, actually. And then
like, let me go.
The pandemic kind of was like, yeah, this is the correct choice. And then we moved to Vegas, and I told them that I was getting really into poker, like, this was way before. It was like way last year, early last year. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting into poker. If you know any like more poker related, because I wanted to do more like media hosting. I still want to do this more like commentating and like media hosting for poker. And I noticed that a lot of the people that are media hosting, they weren't like also players. They were just like hosting stuff. And I was like,
they didn't understand the game.
Like yeah, like they maybe knew a little bit about the game, but like there wasn't like I noticed a lack of that. So I was like, maybe I could combine the two worlds, something that I'm good at with this something that I'm passionate about.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
You can commentate, like,
Yeah.
and stuff, and understand the game, but you're also entertaining.
And she does it. Yeah. She does it on Twitch like every Sunday, and I watch it like avidly. Like she's like talking about the hands and like why she's doing what she's doing. And I'm not even interested in playing poker, but I'm interested in watching poker, and it's fun watching her play poker. Like it's just.
That's a good host.
It's really exactly.
A good host will make something you're not interested in be really good.
And she explains the game and like she cares about it. So I always like listening to people who are passionate about something. Like it's fun. So yeah, she's a great advocate for it.
Thanks, guys.
You want to ask the hottest question of the session, Anthony? You're always good at that.
Yeah, Steve's question is: would you rather fuck your mom or your dad? But he's going to see if it's your mother-in-law or your father-in-law.
My mother-in-law or my father-in-law? Well, I'd probably fuck your dad because he has a penis. I love your mom, but I just don't want to be next to a vagina.
Well,
just gonna swallow it.
You think that you think he'd stay hard longer than you?
Yeah, I do.
You're OG, JK, like you've been around for a minute,
I always do that.
but there is a new era that you have to be inducted in, and we have to make sure that you're old enough for kisses.
The last question is: are you a fan of Clint Eastwood?
I did see this clip on I think it was on the reels.
No, you didn't.
It's Ryan's fault because he put in the reels.
She never admitted that she never told me that she saw it.
Wait, yes.
Moment is ruined.
Ruined.
I personally am old enough for kisses.
Even though it's a risk and I don't know what's on the other side, I'm going to make a bet on myself.
I guess I'm kind of looking at this as a sort of rebirth opportunity. I just quit my job and flew to Scotland with no money or plans or friends.
This is day one of me exercising every day.
I've really gone and done it now. It's above the farm.
Turn in my 2-week notice. I just booked the leap.
I'm really liking how my head is big.
I feel like we're on the verge of a renaissance.
They say to do what you love, and I love to dance. Oh my God! Okay.
Do any of you guys use online betting apps for like sports or anything?
I used to. So I just got one because my neighbor does it every weekend, every Sunday. And we watch football together. So yeah, I got this ST.
Is it that MGM scam?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I know all about this.
Oh shit!
What is this? What happened? What happened?
Yeah, so they're targeting pro poker players through. So Global Payments is like this company that runs all of the fucking BetMGM, WSOP. It's like they handle all of the payments the way that people can deposit money and like bet and all that stuff. But they do it. It's like a third party company that does it for WSOP.com and BetMGM and like all these different sites. Well, it's like specific because they know that these poker players have like X amount of money in their accounts, and if you ever deposited with e-checks, they're like going down a list and basically hacking into these people's accounts and taking like $10,000, and there's nothing that the poker players can do about it. Like, so their banks were like, okay, we got you, it's fraud, and like they had to file fraud reports or whatever. But then Global Payments was like, hey, remember that money we stole? You owe us that back. And they're like, so it's a whole big fucking thing right now because it's super targeted. It's like professional poker players that have X amount of money that have used e-checks, because so far people that use PayPal haven't had a problem, but like e-checks specifically, yeah, they got access to these people's bank accounts somehow and were able to like just withdraw like tens of thousands of dollars. It was a whole, I'm part of like poker Twitter, like I didn't mean to be, but all of a sudden all these poker Twitters started coming, and then I just started following people one by one, and now like my whole feed is all just poker people.
So like with e-checks, is it just like an electronic check? That's all it is?
Yeah, basically it's the only way you can like do it, like ACH transfer. Like if you don't want to use PayPal. I always use PayPal because I got really scared. A lot of people were getting hit, but it seems to be only if they knew that you had a big win in poker. So, and then you had to have used e-check to deposit.
Whoa.
Not PayPal. So I was like, because they were like, if you have, you should delete your account right now. If you haven't gotten hit yet,
they pull it back from you.
Completely eradicate your WSOP.com account, like start a new one, like just fucking cancel all of those accounts. Get a new bank account, get a new bank, get a new everything, get a new card.
Is online poker legal now, like for all states?
Not for all states. It's actually federally illegal, but in certain states it's regulated, like Nevada, New Jersey, a couple other states. Nevada and New Jersey, WSOP.com regulates, but they have like a monopoly on the regulation, which is also bullshit because they haven't updated their software or anything. It just sucks. It's like all around just sucks.
I'm Mark Rober, and for 5 years now, I've been designing increasingly complex glitter bomb bait packages to place on porches every Christmas to have some fun with package thieves. We found that T-Mobile's actually the network that worked most reliably for us.
But so then there's these other companies like America's Card Room, Ignition, like 888. There's a lot of other online sites that, okay, yeah. It's unregulated.
Oh, so it's like a Caribbean address or something.
And they use like some loophole that's kind of like a giveaway, like it's like some sort of like
gift cards
type of thing.
Like when I bought, like back then, like these different gambling sites, it was gift cards.
Yeah.
And then that came in
like
my
when
account.
I deposit there, it shows up as like I bought something from China.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I never made a deposit because I always lose all my money. I wouldn't know what it's like to cash out, but I remember buying it. Gift card.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some loopholes. I don't know the exact legal things, but